Hello, I'm Amber. Welcome to my fuzzy life. Well, you've read the title of the video, so you know what I've gotten here. It's a large Devan, and I thought I would give you a little backstory about why I made this choice, because I never intended to get a Devan in any size or in anything in a Devan, because it didn't appeal to me. You know, when I first started looking at Portland leather goods bags, I looked at the Devan and I looked at the large Devan, and neither one of those appealed to me, so I just kind of wrote them off and didn't think about them. So I work remotely 2 days a week, and I go into the office 3 days a week. And when I go into the office, I carry a tote bag, a handbag, a lunch bag. Sometimes I got stuff in my hands like a tumbler or whatever else. And that's just a lot to be wagging around. And I like having my purse, a moderately sized purse, and then, my overflow goes into the tote bag. Things I think I need throughout the day or may need throughout the day, and I just would rather have them with me. So lately though, and it's never been an issue, it's never been a burden, it's never been a problem, but lately, for some reason, the past few weeks, I have the odd morning where I wake up and I'm just like, I don't want to have to fool with all of that. That's a lot of finagling bags around, getting in and out of the car. And so what I've been doing is either, trying to consolidate as much as I can into a handbag, or just dumping my handbag contents into my work bag. And I'm not completely happy with either one. So I thought, maybe if I have a bigger handbag, where I can get, more things in it and carry it comfortably, because like the handbag that I've got my stuff in now, it fits, but it doesn't feel like a good carry for me. It's stuffed and it's not a comfortable carry. I carried it that way earlier this week when I had one of those days, but it's too much stuff for this bag, so I felt like I needed a bigger bag. I wanted something that could kind of be a combo purse slash tote, but that looked more like a purse than a tote. And so that's how I ended up at the large Devan, because I took a look at it again, and I thought, that it has the overall appearance of a purse to me. I would wear that as a purse, not just a tote. So I think it would be a good option. So that's what I got. So I got it in a color that I wanted in another bag I got. When I got my Naomi in cold brew, I had originally wanted this color. But for some reason I kept getting drawn back to the cold brew, so that's the one I got instead. But I knew that eventually I was going to get a bag in this color, and I think this bag is going to look great in this color. So I'm real excited to see the color, because it just looks so pretty when people post their pictures of it. This is quite big compared to the ones I've unboxed before. This is, it's orchid. It's so pretty. Look at it. I think this might work. I think it might work. It is actually smaller than I expected, which I kind of wondered, because one thing I've noticed when I'm opening these boxes with these bags in them, the bags tend to run smaller than I expect. Even though I look at the dimensions and stuff online, they still end up looking initially smaller than I was anticipating, but then they function properly. I mean, then there's plenty of room, so let's look at this. This is so pretty. It's got the snap, which I love. That's another reason I did not want the regular Devan, was because it has no closure. It doesn't even have a snap on it. Yeah. Okay. I can swing it up on my shoulder. Let's take all the stuffing out. Oh, y'all, look, it's got the key loop. I love this. I love this feature. I think they need to put it in every single one of their bags. I get so excited when I see this. So yeah, this is really big. It's really big inside. I think this is gonna be great. It's got the pocket. It doesn't have an external pocket, but it has this internal pocket, and it looks, you know, looks pretty big. So let's put some stuff in here, y'all. And I like it because it's not round at the bottom. So let me put it up on my shoulder before I stuff it. Yeah, if I can keep it moderately, if I don't overstuff it, it's going to be a very comfortable carry. So yeah, I think I'm going to really like this. So I'm going to take the stuff in my purse. I'm going to start with my purse contents, which I'm carrying. I've got everything in my Naomi cold brew. And this is what it looks like with everything in it. Well, it's stuffed. And see, it has, like, I've got a couple of notebooks in here, and, you know, and it's just misshapen, and I don't like that. I mean, technically, I can snap it shut and I can carry it like this, but it's not comfortable. I'm not crazy about it. But in a pinch, it will do. So I'm gonna start off with my planner. Put it in here. And this is my work to do, my daily work to do list. This is my my little medicine kit. I have, like, you know, some Advil and Tylenol and sinus medicine. I've got my Lactate in here. But you know what? I think I'm not going to put it in here because when I go to work, when I'm at work, they provide stuff like this for us at work. So there's no reason for me to take this to work. So I'm going to leave it out. I'm going to take out my Lactate because I do need that at work. So I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put it in here. This is my Coach corner zip wristlet, and it's got well, it's got a whiteout, a couple of little lipsticks, some dental floss, and a little tube of lotion. So I'm just going to put this in here, and I'm going to leave this out. I don't really need it either because we have that at work also if I need it. So I'm going to put that in here. And then I've got my large bifold in Beetle, which I love. So still loving it. I'm going to put it in here. I've got 2 things of gum. I can never have enough gum. Put it in here. There's one set of AirPods. There's the second set in my little taco thing. This I got from Target, and it's so perfect for that. These are keys to everything else that's not my car. And I need to pare this down some because it's like overstuffed and it's just bulky. And then, let's see, here are my keys, which I can put, this is my car key. So I'm gonna put it on my little loop that I love so much. I'm so happy about this. And y'all, I may have to pare it down a little more, so because now I'm getting into my tote bag stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to rethink what I'm carrying with me every day. Because a lot of the stuff in my tote bag I never touch. It's there just in case. Like, for instance, this notebook. This is, I manage my dad's care, and I also help a couple other people with things, and all of it is in here. So in case I get a phone call or I have to do something, I can write it all down in one place and just refer to it when I need to. But typically, if I'm having to do any of that stuff, I'm the one making the calls and I'm the one making appointments and all that kind of stuff. So I can know that if I'm going to need it and take it. So I think I'm just going to leave that out. I'm also going to leave this out. This is another little pouch. This was from Temu. And it's just got little extra toiletries in it. There's my little mirror, which can probably go in here. I don't use it that much. When I'm at work, I have a little mirror at my desk, but you know, it's nice to have one just in general. You never know, you might get caught out. You need to put some lipstick on or check your nose or something, you know. But yeah, I've just got little extra lipsticks and things in here and a little extra dental floss. And I don't need that in here. Let's see, I've got my pens. This is my pen case. I got this from Temu also. And I do need this. I don't like letting my pens roll around loose because I've had pens leak. And that was no fun in my bag. Let's see. I've got my mini troll dolls, a little pack of mini troll dolls that I probably don't need to carry with me until I'm actually going to use them. I do have a reason for these, but I'm just not ready to use them yet. And I have my power bank, which I don't need to take to work because I can I have a cord plugged into something to charge, so I don't need to take that with me to work. And I have my little mini roller, which, you know, yeah, no. Some of this stuff though, actually I could just take to work and leave it in my desk. I don't necessarily need to be carrying it back and forth every day. I may do that. And then this is my key card for work. And I can just stick this in here in this little pocket. And I'm filming on my phone, so, but I will put my phone in this little pocket too back here. So, let me see if I can get this a little bit. I'm just throwing stuff in here willy-nilly. Let me see if I can get it looking a little bit more organized. It snaps perfectly. It is a little hefty and it is kind of full, but it still is a comfortable, still comfortable. I like it. So this is what it looks like on the inside. With everything in it. And I may whittle it down some more. I may go through this again and see if there's anything, you know, that I can consolidate or leave out. And I think I'm going to take some of this stuff and leave it at work, you know, and leave it in my desk because there's really no reason, you know, I think I might need this stuff at work. Why not just leave it there instead of carrying it back and forth? So I just really, really like this. I think it's a beautiful color. It's just gorgeous. I love it. Let me make sure I got everything out of my tote. So let's see. Let's see about dressing it up a little bit before we sign off here. I don't know if these O-rings are going to be big enough to go around the strap. Yep. Well, it doesn't leave you much room to clip anything on there, but I've been dying to put my little spider on something, and I think he's going to look really good on here. I don't even care that he's the hardware doesn't match. It's, you know, silver on gold, so this is the bag for him. So yeah, I've got other things I can try that I can put on here that might go on the other side, but I think that's cute right now. A little spider in my bag. So yeah, I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. It's bigger and it does hold more comfortably than the Naomi, which this is the large Naomi, and it surprisingly holds a lot, because it does not look like that big of a bag, but it actually really holds a lot. It was just a little too much for that bag, and I was actually able to put some extra, put all that in here with a few extra things. And like I said, it's a little heavy, but I think it's better than carrying 2 heavy bags, I tell you that much. So I'm excited about it. I can't wait to use it, and I'm very happy with it. I just think it's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. So y'all have a good evening, and thanks for watching.